Can you come see me later, Roddick? I'll be waiting at the castle.
What does he want?
Sounds like something important.
Moo! Welcome everybody to Star Ocean, part number 34. And we're back in Sylvan City. And that's the scene you will see if you start a private action when you return to Sylvan City. And you want to go and see Ashlay. You must have answered his questions beforehand back in Van when we were talking about all about the swords and mighty stuff and whatever, you know. So where the heck is he? He's out in the courtyard. Is this the courtyard? Yeah, there he is. So you must have done all that to get this scene. And if you leave town now without talking to him, he'll be very upset, and there will be no way to fix your friendship. So, well, at least for the ending. You know, there'll be no chance at a friendship ending. Okay? So, let's talk to him now.
Ah, there you are.
Did you want to see me?
Well, I've been traveling with you for a while, and I've gotten a fair idea of your skills in battle by this point.
Yes?
Would you mind listening to one last request from me? Ever since the Crimson Shield sliced off my arm, I've been searching for someone to pass on my knowledge to. Are you interested in learning the secret behind my skills?
Me? Are you sure I'm good enough?
I have faith in you. That's why I'm offering.
Then I'd be happy to accept your offer.
You learn the Worm King SFT. Now these are special skill sets that allow you to do similar dragon moves like Ashlay can in battle. So that's all good, and now we can set those, I believe. But you have to pump them up first. I think, well, maybe they are already pumped up. Let's check. Learn skills. No, they're down at the bottom. Yep. So you do have to pump them up first. Worm King SFT. Oh, but they don't cost much, so you might as well pump them up. Yeah. Look at that. They don't cost much at all. It cost me nothing in skill points. That was pretty good, actually. Randomly boost defense. Yeah, we want that too. Every once in a while, you gotta try to come back and remember to pump up your stats. I always forget to do that sometimes, but it's good to do it. So there we go. I hope you have what it takes to make my skills truly your own. Yes, sir. Thank you. Now you can use the same dragon skills as Ashlay does. So anyways, the next thing you want to do now is go rest at the inn and be prepared to head to the demon world. So I'll see you there. Moo. Moo K. So we healed up at the inn. We had a rest. Now we can take the boat to the demon world. Portmouth, Autumn, Trop, Ektar. No, we want to go to the deserted island for free. Free is good.
The Demon World entrance is here? Seriously?
Ronix, it's time to open the door.
Right.
We're going in here?
There's nothing to be afraid of. You're far from alone.
You're right. We've got a world to save.
Let's move.
Welcome to the demon world. Ooh, scary. If you ever want to go back to the Roke, you can just stand on that thing and you can go back. But this is it. This is the demon world. Uh-oh.
The Crimson Shield.
The Featherfolk girl. Imagine seeing you alive. You made it this far. Go ahead. Try to entertain me.
Well, the Crimson Shield is going to want a battle.
Must protect all of us.
This is a tough battle. I would recommend your 2 swordsmen. And, well, I like to use my feather folks. They seem to have the most to gain by revenge. So I figure it fitting, you know, on the Crimson Shield. Battle the Crimson Shield. They have the most to gain in anger. But the Crimson Shield, remember, he is only under the control of demons. But it's good, as long as you keep hacking away. Just keep hacking away. Ashlay should be doing fine. This battle should be no problem. You shouldn't have any troubles here at all. Because by the time he even gets into a position to attack, which he really hasn't much, your spellcasters will be right there for you. And that's a strategy I like to employ throughout. Look at that, he's dead already. Throughout the entire game.
Even if that makes me a hypocrite.
Just have your melee guys keep them away from your spellcasters. If your spellcasters aren't touched, you'll win every battle. You'll win every battle.
We did it?
Thank you for defeating him. The one who abused my name is gone. I have no regrets.
Argosy?
It's wonderful to see you again, Ashlay. You still cared enough to call me your brother in arms, huh?
Yes. The Mirror of Incarnation was behind it all. That was what created your shadow form.
It was. The shadow was controlling my body. I cursed myself over and over, but I could do nothing. I used to lose all memory whenever the shadow took over. But now the shadow and myself have changed places.
So the shadow is gone now. You can make up for everything you did.
No, not without the Mirror of Incarnation. And besides, I don't have long to live.
I'm so sorry.
Forget about it, Ashlay. This was bound to happen the moment I was caught inside the mirror. But there is a more important matter at hand. Astral is in mortal danger.
What?
You must hurry. The Archfiend is after the bladeless sword I entrusted to Laius long ago.
A bladeless sword?
We can't afford to let his warning go to waste. Let's go back to the castle right now.
Do you think we can make it back to Astral in time?
Couldn't we use the Eye of Truth? It was made for opening holes in space, wasn't it? I suppose it's worth a shot.
That toy's a little too much for you children. Hand it over to me now, why don't you?
What? Not if I can help it.
If you dare to stand in the way of my king's orders, I will take all of you on at once.
Boss battle number 2.
They look good.
Guess we'll just have to do this.
So you got back-to-back boss battles. And honestly, the same strategy should apply here, you know? Just keep attacking, and you should be good to go. Stone Rain! I think I've actually died to this boss so before, if you're unprepared, but I just feel like I'm really leveled up right now. But at the same time, I don't feel like I'm really leveled up enough to take on the final boss yet. But there's still a ways to go before we get there. We are closer to the end than the beginning, of course. Dragon Roar. Yes, yes, hit him in the head with stones. Big, gigantic stones. That magically just... Wow. That was really easy.
Even if that makes me a hypocrite.
That wasn't even a fun time killer.
I suppose this happens even to me.
What could that bladeless sword be? And why did the monsters want it so badly?
The bladeless sword. One swing of it in the hands of Argosy was enough to dispatch the Archfiend during the war. One of the Crimson Shield's finest moments. We need to see Laius. The rest can wait until then.
We're off to see Lord Laius, the wonderful Laius of Oz. He is a wonderful Laius of Oz.
This is the sword that Argosy gave me during the demonic wars.
The bladeless sword. He wasn't kidding. This is nothing but a hilt.
Can I see it for a second?
A beam sword.
Yes. It's a lightsaber. Okay, now we got some Star Wars action going on here. It's a lightsaber. How do you like that? Most of this game is based off of Star Trek stuff, but they had to throw their Star Wars in, and there it is. We get a lightsaber.
And a high-powered one at that. I've never seen anything like this.
I was told it is an old race relic. He wielded it in the battle where we drove the Archfiend back into his world. This is it. Our ace in the hole against Asmodeus.
Agreed. It's probably the one thing he fears the most.
I'm sure it would be best in your hands, then. Don't relax quite yet, though. You may have the means, but you haven't won the battle yet.
4 swords times 2. You actually get 2 of them. So if Ashlay's in your party, he gets to use one too, along with Roddick. So this is, and you don't actually have to have them in your party to defeat Asmodeus, but the Archfiend. But it surely does help.
Thank you, sir.
Minus customization, it is the best sword you can get in this game. So, yeah, there we go. Ashlay and Roddick now have him. And I don't know why we can't use the Eye of Truth just to go back to where we started from, but apparently they're gonna make us walk back. Oh my god. But, there's one more thing. This is it now. I'll warn you right now. If there's any more private actions you guys want to see, well, if you're playing the game yourself, that is, now's the time to do it. It's now or never. There's no going back. So I'm going to save here, and we're going to head back to Trop and catch a boat so we can get back to the demon world. And, I'll meet you there. Moo. Moo. Okay, we're in Trop, and as I said, this is your last chance for your private actions. So one more before we go back to the demon world.
So Argosy, I mean the Crimson Shield, used you to kill anyone who put up resistance against the demons?
It wasn't just me. There were other children who were brainwashed and used as the demon's advanced guards.
My goodness.
Most of them never came back from their first mission.
Used as disposable pawns. But I suppose they were enough to instill fear and uncertainty into the public.
Yeah, you're right.
I still find it amazing that even the Crimson Shield succumbed to the curse of the Mirror of Incarnation.
Yes, the Archfiend is really the one to blame for all of this.
Eris, when I think of all you've been through, I find it nearly impossible to tell you to forget about your revenge. However, if you follow the path of vengeance, you'll wind up losing your free will. Be careful.
As you get older, you worry more about other people, don't you?
Well, just remember that you've got the support of the people around you. I suppose I shouldn't lecture people so much in my old age.
Thank you, Ashlay.
Well, there's a scene from two characters that rarely interact in this game. What else does she say? It's really true, though. I have all of you with me now. That is true. So in the next episode, we'll head back to the demon world. Until then, everybody, I've been Cal's Crazy. Please subscribe. Please leave a comment below. And of course, moo!